everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those who have been following me for a while, you might remember that I used to upload a lot of YESSTYLE hauls, but I had to stop because they stopped shipping to Switzerland. And now they're shipping again, and I placed my first order, and now I just have to wait until it arrives. I don't know about you, but for me, online shopping is always... It's very windy. It looked like something was about to break. I don't know about you, but for me, online shopping usually is a little stressful because I have a lot of things on my wish list, but because I'm such an indecisive person, I can never get myself to actually buy these things. And if I'm buying things that they're shipping from far away, I'm extra careful to buy things that I'm actually gonna keep because I'm not likely to return it. So at the end of the day, most of the things just stay on my wish list and I don't buy anything. So I made a list of some tips to help me find the most suitable clothing items and make the shopping experience a little less stressful, and I hope that it will be helpful for you too. And keep in mind that these tips might also apply to other online shopping platforms, and in case you're interested, I uploaded a video last year about shopping shoes on YESSTYLE and it will be linked up here. Tip number 1, check your measurements beforehand. This one is essential, especially when you buy clothes from different brands because they mostly have different size charts and that can be very frustrating. How many times have I ordered things that were the same size but they ended up fitting very differently? So yeah, I recommend taking your measurements beforehand because maybe you're lazy like me and don't feel like standing up and taking all these measurements when you're just about to buy something. And also, the detailed measurements of clothing items are usually in the description box, and sometimes in the gallery they distribute them in the most various ways, so just keep an eye out. Tip number 2, have a measuring tape next to you. And I know this kind of contradicts what I said before, but if you're buying pants or skirts, then you want to make sure that the length fits. I, for example, don't like my skirts to be too short, and I checked out the length and realized that they were too short, so I ended up not buying them. I'm not that short, but still, most pants are way too long for me and that is so frustrating. And if I really love those pants, I might still buy them. It all depends on the material, if they're easy to shorten or not. And that leads me to point number 3. Make sure to check out the material and washing instructions and all of that. If it's available, it isn't always available. I recommend you to do some research on the material you're about... I can't speak. I recommend you to do some research on the material that you're about to buy, and if you're not sure what it is, then you can check out your clothes and the tags, and most of the time it will say what kind of material it is. I used to wonder a lot why some clothing items make me sweat more than others, and it all came down to the type of material that I was wearing, so I now avoid certain types of fabric. Tip number 4, read the reviews. This one is super important because people like to say when something wasn't the way they expected it, or they can also encourage you to buy a product because they liked it so much. There were a few times where I was about to buy a product and then the review talked about a certain flaw that the fabric or the product had that I didn't think about before. So I was really thankful for that review and I ended up not buying it. It became really dark. I don't like it. I just got rid of the thin curtains. Now I feel really exposed. Tip number 5. Group products with the same availability. I used to group all the things that I really wanted into one order and I didn't take into consideration if the things were in stock or not. And I know YESSTYLE points it out at the top, but I didn't really pay attention to that because I just wanted the things, even though that wasn't really the smartest choice. Anyways, we all make mistakes. So my recommendation is that if you have things in your cart and you have different availabilities, that you group one order with things that are available quickly, and that is from 24 hours up until 3 days, I think. and group the rest in an order for things that you maybe have to wait up until 28 days. Tip number 6. Look for discount codes. I'm gonna make some promo for myself. It's a really easy way to get a discount, so make sure to use my code or any other code, I don't really care. I've been filming for so long that the battery is about to die. And the last thing I want to say isn't a tip but a request, and that is that if you purchase something online and you have a chance to leave a review, then please do, especially if you were really happy with the purchase, but also if you were disappointed with something. Other customers will be very thankful for your honest review. This is it for today's video. I hope that you found it helpful, and if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I will try my best to answer them, and if I can, maybe someone else can help each other out. Take care and see you in my next video. Bye!